just myself, my husband, and our dog. We got here yesterday afternoon and kind of just had a chill evening, went to dinner, and then this morning we woke up, we went and got some coffee, walked around a little bit while it was still cool out, and then came to hang out at our little Airbnb for a little bit. We are right off of George Street. It's honestly a really great spot. Everything's really walkable. So we're happy to be here. It's very hot out, so we're kind of just taking it easy. We don't have any real like solid plans for the weekend. We're just seeing where it takes us. So thought I'd take a minute to come and open up this video, give a little bit of an introduction. My name is Kira, I'm 27 years old, and I am a little bit new here to YouTube, but I'm making content just about everyday life, travel, and lots of other things too. So stick along. This video is not going to have a whole lot of talking. It's mostly just going to be showing our weekend. So if that sounds interesting to you, please keep watching. Alright, we're about to go out and walk around and do some exploring. So I thought I would show what I'm wearing. Peek Cosmo in the window there. It's very hot out, so I'm just wearing these really cute little green Free People shorts. This white tank top is from Aerie or American Eagle. This linen shirt is from Gap, but I'm going to take this off before we go because it's way too hot. And then I just have on some white Old Navy flip-flops. I might throw on my sneakers to walk around in because they might be more comfortable, but these are just, they keep me cooler. And then my favorite accessory, my tandem Mobi. And I have my hair up. I have my hair up to keep it out of my face. And I sprayed lots of setting spray on. I only have a little bit of makeup on, but lots of setting sprays so that it doesn't just sweat all right off. We actually did this fort last time that we were here, probably a year and a half ago, so we're not doing it this time. Plus, I don't think you can bring dogs in, but it's so beautiful. And it's right across from our Airbnb, which is great because it's a huge grassy area where Cosmo can go potty, so it really worked out good with the spot that we're at. It's now Sunday morning. It's just a little bit before 11. I thought I'd kind of walk you through what our day looked like yesterday and so far this morning. I'm not sure how much of an update I gave yesterday when I hopped on here, but basically we went down to, I think it's called Kookaburra, and had some coffee and pastries there, walked around a little bit downtown, came back and kind of relaxed for a little bit, and then we went out again in the afternoon. Right across from where we're staying, there's a little place called the Augie's Draft, I believe, and they have a bunch of beers on draft, and it's kind of like pour yourself your own cup. So we went there. Kona had some beer. I tried a little sangria, which was great, and it was very dog friendly. They allowed us to bring Cosmo inside and get a break in the AC, which was very nice. And then after that, we did a little bit more walking downtown, went into a few different shops. We picked up a few like bakery goods, some fudge, some pralines, which are delicious. And then we ended up having some lunch at, I believe it was City Cellar is where we went. I could be wrong though. I'll put a correction on the screen here if it was somewhere else. And we basically just had a few appetizers. We had some delicious poutine style waffle fries with mozzarella cheese curds, which we both loved. And we also had these little meatballs, which were really good. Afterwards, we came back to the room again. By that point, we were sweating our booties off. So We chilled, relaxed for a little bit. Me and Cosmo took a nap. And then we went back out around dinner time just to walk Cosmo, and we actually picked up some pizza to bring back here, and we kind of had an evening in. Fast forward to this morning, we were up by like 7 o'clock this morning and out with Cosmo around 7:30. And we were gonna grab coffee at the place right across the street. However, it wasn't open till 8, so we actually came back here to our rental place, hung out for a little bit, and then we went and got coffee across the street and some breakfast sandwiches. We did a little bit more walking while it was still cool out. We went all the way down to Flagler College and kind of walked around the grounds there. We stepped inside, but we didn't walk around inside because we did have Cosmo with us and we weren't sure how dog friendly it was. And then Cosmo's tummy was kind of upset, so we ended up coming back here and we've kind of just been hanging out. Kona just left with Cosmo to go walk him again, and I think they're also going to grab a beer while he's out. But the original plan was to head home tomorrow. Our checkout time here is at 10 a.m. But I think that we decided we're actually gonna head back this afternoon. Cosmo has been doing really great on this trip. He's such a good boy, so well behaved. He's been getting so much attention on the streets. Everybody stops and says how beautiful he is and wants to pet him. However, he is an anxious boy like his mom. He has some anxiety, which kind of causes his tummy to be upset. So he hasn't been super interested in eating. And he's also been having some potty troubles, so we could stay, but we feel like he would just be more comfortable if we head home tonight. So I think what we're gonna do is probably try and leave here around 3 o'clock, give or take an hour, and it's about a 3.5 hour drive home depending on how many stops that we take. So we're just gonna enjoy our last afternoon here. We obviously will have to pack up all of our stuff, bring everything back out to the car and load up. So yeah, I'm not sure how much more I'll capture, but this will probably be the last time that I talk to the vlog for this video. So I hope you enjoyed. If you've been to St. Augustine before, please let me know. It's beautiful here, and I personally love a historic town. Next time we agreed that we want to come back when it's a little bit cooler out, maybe during the cold season here in Florida, and actually go to some of the museums. Kona came back with Cosmo and dropped him off so he could go get a drink at the little draft place across the street where we went yesterday. But anyways, I was just saying we definitely want to come back. This is actually our second time here. We came a couple years ago during Memorial Weekend, and we do definitely want to come back, just the two of us, without Mr. Cosmo, during the cold season when it's a little bit cooler, and do more exploring. I personally, and I think Kona agrees, would love to go on one of the little ghost tours. Maybe go back to the lighthouse, go to some of the museums, and kind of like be engaged in the history a little bit more. So we'll be back, but overall this was a great little weekend getaway, and I think we're looking forward to heading back home and having a day to recoup there before going back to work on Monday. What did you think of the trip, Cosmo? Did you like walking around and meeting all the different people? Are you excited to go home and see Pepper, your kitty cat? Yeah. All right, we made it back from our little road trip yesterday evening and woke up and kind of had a slow morning this morning, but it's now 11:08 and I just got back from Costco. And then I need to run to Publix and pick up some stuff from there. So I figured I would do a little grocery haul, starting with what we got at Costco. I will say there's two things that I already put in the deep freezer, one being more of this guy's food, right? We got you more food, Cosmo. And then I also got some Haagen-Dazs ice cream bars, which I put in the freezer already, so I'm not gonna show those. I picked up a gallon of milk. We've been drinking whole milk lately. I just think it's better. And we like it better, at least I do. I don't know if my husband really minds. Some more iced coffee, because we drink this every morning. Some little cucumbers, because we're gonna be making salads, and then whatever we don't use, I'll make pickles out of. Some Parmigiano Reggiano for a couple different meals. I picked up some more eggs for us. I went with the organic free-range eggs. And then for Kona to take to work for lunch this week, I got him these pretzel sandwiches. They have chicken and cheese on them. They look pretty good, so that's what he's gonna have for lunch this week. All right, I just got in from Publix, so here's a little look at our groceries from Publix this week. All right, starting with frozen stuff. I grabbed a bag of frozen green beans and a bag of frozen broccoli. I was gonna get fresh broccoli, but I'm lazy and want the pre-cut, and it was so expensive. The Publix brand frozen broccoli is pretty good, so we're gonna try out the green beans as well. This sounded good for me this week, vanilla Noosa yogurt, so I grabbed those to bring to work for either mid-morning snack or afternoon snack. Kona's usual yogurts, 1 peach, 1 strawberry, and 1 mixed berry. He'll usually have that in the morning with his overnight oats. Some mozzarella because I'm gonna make chicken parm. Some feta cheese for salads. An heirloom tomato. I saw somebody on TikTok recently got a big tomato like this and stuffed it with breadcrumbs and cheese and all sorts of delicious stuff, so we're gonna try that. Some parsley, some dill. This is ground chicken, which I'm gonna try making chicken parm with ground chicken. And then I just got some chicken cutlets for Friday to marinate and do on the grill. Some organic tomatoes, these were on sale for salads with the cucumber, and I got some red onion. We're gonna do some lettuce-less salads just because of everything that's going on with lettuce right now. 2 nectarines, 2 red plums or purple plums. These looked really good. 2 pears, which will take a few days to ripen up. I got 2 lemons, some garlic, the red onion like I showed. And then for dry goods, I picked up some popcorn for work. I got Kona some chips to go with his sandwiches. And then I also got plain chips. These were BOGO. And then to go with the plain chips, I got some French onion dip. I thought that would be good today. Also for work snacks, I got some dill pickle cashews and some everything almonds and cashews. These were also BOGO. Some panko breadcrumbs, which I'm gonna use to stuff my tomato, and then I'll probably also use for my chicken parm. Some balsamic vinegar for our lettuce-less salads. And then I just got some flowers. These looked really pretty. These are spray roses. They look very red on camera, but they're actually more of like an orangey, kind of fiery red, I guess. Some really pretty light yellow carnations, and then these gorgeous mini carnations. They're like kind of between a coral and a red. So I thought that I can trim these up and arrange them. I'll have to have my husband take down a vase for me.